Booyah. Now you should be able to hear us. I have no idea why this is a problem.
Because it was hooked up to the other thing at the house. And you would have used that profile, right?
Can you hear us now? Please tell us you can. I'm not. Oh yeah, I can see you. You are seeing us now or hearing us. So I was saying good morning to you.
Gotcha.
Hello, Pat.
Jeff
good morning,
said.
Leslie.
Jeff,
hello,
good morning.
Jeff. Yeah. So we're supposed to be.
Good. So you didn't hear the other crap John said that wasn't true. Is basically what it was. Because I said he had to be here because he was being punished. We have to be here because we're the only ones in the office. Daddy has to leave right away. We needed to be here.
But our angles also are off, so I
Good
am
morning,
showing
Jim.
up like really odd. So I'm looking huge down below, which I mean, I kind of am. But at the same time, yeah. So what can we tell these fine folks today? Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, Jeff.
So what can we tell these fine folks today? It's a crazy day. Shirley's at a closing.
Good morning, Esther.
Gaddy is helping clients of ours. Christie is going to go do her thing. I'm going to be trapped by myself for a while.
Trapped.
I'm terrified.
Trapped. I'm terrified to leave you in this office and be our representative for the business. That's what I'm terrified of. Pretty dog out there, sitting nice.
Yeah, it is so great. This office is absolutely incredible.
Morning, Debbie.
Now, we did love our other office. Our landlord, Dr. Morrow, was fantastic. His last day is going to be April 1st. So if you have to see the doctor, by April 1st, Dr. Morrow is done. He's retiring April 1st, last day.
And for those of you that got my invitation to the party on Saturday, respond if you're coming. Those of you that did not get it, let me know that you're going to be here, and I'll send you an invitation.
So that's going to be fun.
It's a scary thought, Christy. I know, Jeff. I know. I'm really worried about leaving him.
It is a great thing. This Saturday is going to be fantastic.
We're going to have a very different group this time. I invited different people than I normally do. I think it's going to be fun. So if you're here, you want to come, let me know.
Boom. If you're not here, we wish you could help. Jim Armistead, sitting in truck in Washington doctor parking lot while Tessa gets MRI. I need to get an MRI soon, but it is terrible what Tessa is going through.
Yes.
Absolutely terrible. So, what else is going on in our world? Well, we're also doing a showing today.
On a place that we haven't even listed.
Yeah, we keep telling you guys, as soon as we get a listing, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. So there was a listing that has been on the market for over 300 days. And I always tell buyers this, that the moment that you are interested in a listing, there's going to be 2 to 3 to 5 other people who get interested at exactly the same time, which is what's happening. It's amazing
what's happening. Yeah.
So I thought it was interesting. The buyer of this property, now we have clients that may want to buy it, but the current buyer has an escalation clause in there. So whatever it is until the max price, their offer is $20,000 more than asking. So I think that's fascinating.
Up to $20,000.
Yeah, it's like an auction.
I think that's a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea.
So yeah, if you want something, you're really going to need an escalation clause, because it doesn't matter what you pay. There's somebody willing to pay more. So it's just the weirdest time in history here. I hope it never goes back to this, because it is just a crazy way to sell real estate. Listings are king right now, and it's just because you're just one person, but as soon as you have the listing, you've got 400 other people selling it for you. So it's a very good thing to have. Shirley has been working with the other listing, the house that's going to be in the Golden Zone. It's only a 2-bedroom. But it's a beautiful house, immaculately taken care of. And it's going to be close to $500,000. It's in the Golden Zone, and it's just a great property.
Yeah, we've got again another nice fun listing coming up.
What's the other one?
Well, that one that you're just talking about.
Oh yeah.
And then the 2 in Los Arboles soon.
Yeah, and Bayview Grand.
Bayview Grand, yeah.
So guys, it's so crazy here. But yeah, we're very thankful. My gosh, we're thankful, because it will allow us to buy our land up in the mountains. And I think we probably even have the cash for that now.
I talked to a friend of ours this morning. I saw him. He was having breakfast, and I said, oh, and if you know anybody with land out of Muskota, he says, you guys have been talking about that for a long time. I said, yeah, but now we have the money to back it up. We're ready now. We've been talking about buying one. Now we're looking for one. That's,
Yeah, if you know anybody in Muskota who has land for sale, 1 to 3 hectares, we'll go higher if the price is right. So it's just that we want a place for our family to go and play and grow trees and have a place for our friends here to be able to come over there, especially in the summertime.
Yep.
Because it is so much cooler.
I
and
think it'd be
fresher.
fun. In general, I think it's going to be a fun place to have where we want to do, fun stuff out there.
Yeah. Well, your brother, he's got a place in Nordegg. And
Yeah.
it's just fun to be able to go to another place that is yours and you can do stuff with it.
Mm-hmm.
So his place though isn't huge, but it's very lovely and the lot is a nice size.
Oh yeah.
It's got trees,
it's the location.
And the thing with Muskota is you've got pine trees there as well. So there's no palm trees, but you do have avocado trees, fruit trees. Most of the fruit that grows here will grow there. Bananas, I can't wait to grow tons of bananas.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I can have them, but I can make rum with bananas.
Of course you can.
It's not like I'll drink it, but at the same time, it is.
Oh really? Fun. Don't be so innocent. Pretend you don't ever drink.
I have a little bit, but it's just alcohol doesn't excite me like it does other people. It doesn't. I just don't like how I feel.
You like making it. You like the science.
I like the science. I love the science. Guys, it's just baker's yeast working for free. You pay 52 pesos for a pound of baker's yeast, and it's going to town. Our stuff right now is it's working so hard. It's actually, we're making some right now. And Christie's like, it smells like vomit. It doesn't.
It kind of did. Alcohol-infused vomit.
Oh, tonight, Mexico Life is our Ask Me Anything. Yep. So at 8 p.m. local time, which is also 8 p.m. in Alberta until next week. Guys, we did not change the time zones here until this Sunday. So it's going to be 8 o'clock Alberta time, 7 o'clock British Columbia time. If you live anywhere else, please just figure it out. But it's our time is Mexico City time. So 8 o'clock Mexico City time, and figure it out where it is, etc. Because Google, I think, has sort of figured it out.
Maybe.
It's so weird.
Good morning, Monica, and you're catching us live. Yes, you are. So roast some rye and make some liquid gold.
Leslie says, so like a good hangover. She still likes a good hangover. The stuff with our stuff,
I don't get a hangover.
With our vodka, you do not get a hangover. It's only when you mix
my offer on that condo by Kelly. How come, Mom? What's going on? You moving down here? Yeah. So Jeff wants you to make grow some rye to make some liquid gold. Marie wants to know what's up. She said, does champagne yeast make a smoother, clearer beverage? I know they recommend that for wines.
It is interesting. Depending on the type of yeast, it depends on the flavor, etc. So I just have baker's yeast here. That's all I have.
Good morning, Bud. He said sounds like a wonderful plan. It would be great to have another place for the summers. I will be down on Friday, so see you then. Well, then.
You can come Saturday night.
Plan to come on Saturday night. I'll send you an invitation so you have my address.
So Leslie is saying the smell is like the hangover. The vomit smell. Yeah. That's another thing. Whenever I have too much alcohol, I just don't feel like me. And I hate that feeling. So that's why I don't do that.
Right. Gross.
What?
Just that. Just as disgusting, the vomit and.
Yeah, it is.
And
So we have so much going on right now. Like it is so crazy, guys. Typically it really goes till the end of April or high season. This year I feel it's going to go even further, just because so many people want to come down. We're working with a lot of folks right now. The guy we showed the property to at 8:30 this morning, we were out showing properties already. It was their second showing, and this is the property that has the escalation clause. So I said, it has to be over 20,000 above ask in
Yeah.
order to even be entertaining for the seller to entertain that. So yeah, if you've ever worked with an escalation clause, let us know. How did it work for you? That's a great thing. I'm so curious about this. It has never been here in this market previously. So for us, it's very interesting. And so what the escalation clause is just like an automatic auction. So as soon as the price gets here, their price automatically comes to here. And that's $20,000 over the asking price of the property.
Good morning, Helen.
Good morning,
All right,
Helen.
Daddy, see you later.
All right, so yeah, this is now where I'm going to be alone here. Christie's going to be
I'm not
here.
leaving till 12:30. And I think, isn't Steve coming?
He's supposed to be here. And we have our coaching today also.
At 11.
Yeah. Okay, so what can we tell these fine folks today? Should we tell them a story about us?
No.
About our children?
No.
About you? I don't know.
See you
See
later.
you, Gaddy.
No
Yeah,
problem.
So yeah, it's very cool here right now. It is so strange. Even in the shade, it's very cool. So it's just, and I even have the AC on, even though it's cold, because it's very noisy outside. All the construction in this town, it is nuts. The sounds all the time of construction, everywhere you go, construction. I can't wait until the world kind of cools down again, just so we have some quiet here. Not yet, because we still need to make our retirement income. So please don't stop the construction yet. But it is going to be nice when this gets back to that time. It used to be in the summertime is when it was quiet here. We would have tumbleweeds go down the street, not with all this construction going on. It is going to be nuts this summer.
It will be.
And which will be a good time to be up in the mountains.
My son's friend,
Morning, Art.
Bunny, Amanda, is friends with your daughter. My son's friend, Bunny, Amanda. Amanda that lives here in Mexico, that Amanda?
Oh yeah, we know Amanda, if that's the Amanda.
And we have 2 daughters, so, but Michelle, that's cool. It is a very small world. I was talking to, who were we talking to? Oh, some clients yesterday morning, and they said, oh, well, we know someone here, we've known her for a long time. I said, oh, well, what's her name? I might know her. Well, heck yeah, we knew her. So I thought that was just kind of funny. Those
Jim says the dust in the air was terrible. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Allergies, it's kind of rough right now. It really is.
People want out of the Liberal NDP coalition in Canada. Mexico will stay busy. You are right, Jeff. I'm falling off this couch. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did wrong, but.
So what can we tell these folks?
Why do you keep asking me that?
Because we know about Canada. Canada's a terrible place. Nomad Capitalist on YouTube is talking about having multiple passports. So we do. I am getting a Mexican citizenship. Don't know how it's going to happen, but it is going to happen. I'm just not going to lie for it.
Well, then we know how it's going to happen. Our son is going to get his first, and then we'll.
Yeah, Zach qualifies for citizenship right now.
Yeah, he has
married a Mexican gal.
Married in Mexico. He's lived here long enough. Even that alone, he qualifies.
Yeah.
Just because he's lived here so long.
And we found out
the
reason that Mexico does it where the parents have access is because Mexico is very family focused. They want the family to be close together, which is why right now our parents can get a temporal or a permanente or a temporal visa. I think they can get a permanente.
And Michelle wants to know, since when have you been without words? That's good. I mean, we look good in blue together. Yeah, our blues actually almost match. Almost. Not that close.
This morning I had to ask her if I could wear the shirt with these shorts. I hate having to ask my wife permission to wear what I wear. And it's only because sometimes she's like, you're not going out in that, are you? She'll do that stuff to me.
Like that. I'm just like, you are not going out in that. Period. I don't ask you.
Yeah. So.
Or I might be nice and say, you were going to change your shirt, right?
So what husbands have to have their wives
all of
before they can wear anything? Do you
All
guys
husbands.
need that? Please let me know. It's very important. I need to know if I'm being punished or not.
So yeah, Mom, we're gonna need to talk about that, find out what's going on in your world then.
Yep. Yeah, because I thought it would be very smart to live near Kelly.
I wouldn't live near Kelly. My brother, my baby brother, my baby brother.
He's a smart cookie. I mean, you brothers
You
are
are
both smart
too
cookies.
funny.
But yeah, happily single, no comment. I'm happily married. What's that look for? That's the scariest smile I've ever seen on you. I am now fearing for my
Be
life.
afraid.
That was scary.
I don't know why you say stuff like that.
Christie was saying yesterday that there are things that I say that she could kill me and get away with it. And my friend's like, yeah. And he's married. He's a husband. Like, why would he say that?
Because he's not a fool.
I'm not a fool. I
But-
just say the first thing that comes to my mind.
So then an idiot?
Maybe.
Fool is much nicer.
Maybe. That is a problem. And the older I get, the less I care what anybody else thinks,
Including his wife, apparently.
including my wife.
I will tell you, though, that he fixed my tree yesterday. He got
is
it all hooked up.
gorgeous.
It's beautiful. I did take some pictures. I haven't posted them yet.
The tree is gorgeous.
It's really, really pretty.
Also, we now have a good picture of the still. Because the
You're
other one-
welcome.
thank you. The other picture that I had somebody in it. Coincidentally, somebody's like, "Oh, can I take a picture? See a picture of your still?" And the person whose house they were staying at,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you just have to pretend she's not here. He's like, "Whoa!" So yeah, it was
Yeah.
very funny. So it is.
I don't know how the picture, me having a picture of the still is going to help him, though.
Well, you can send that.
I don't
So we had this party the other night. It wasn't a party. It was Christie had gone to a fundraiser. Our friends had come over afterwards, and there were some people that I did not know. I was the cool kid there because I have a still. People are like, "John, you don't really drink. Why do you have a still?" Because I can. Like in Mexico, it is legal to have a still. I've ridden in the back of a pickup truck because I can, not because I wanted to or I needed to. It's just because if you've got a freedom, exercise your freedom. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. I just wish there was other stuff that was legal to do in Mexico. Like if I could figure out how to juggle chainsaws, I would.
So back to the fool comment.
At the street lights, you'll see guys with fire and they'll juggle fire. You see guys with machetes juggling machetes. So these guys and they're good. And some of them are balancing. They're balancing something on their head. It's like a circus act as you're parked. And we give them 2 pesos, 5 pesos, 10 pesos. Sometimes they'll have their kids doing stuff, which I'm not crazy about that. Unless, of course, the kid is like good at something. But just having your kid come up and give us free money, I'm not crazy about that. We had our kids working when they were little and making necklaces and stuff, but we paid them. They got paid when they worked at our booth as well.
They got to live in our house.
They did get to live. And that was good. So
Especially now since I have 3 beautiful granddaughters because we let our oldest live.
what was that alarm for?
I have a 10:30 Zoom call.
We had a really long sleep last night.
You're much longer than me.
No, I woke up 3 times. But Christie was really relaxed, if you know what I mean.
You were snoring very loud. Don't give me that.
You were snoring also. So we're both snoring right now, which is weird that I'm snoring because I haven't had carbs for a long time.
So Michelle seems to think that then they can call you Stump after your first accident with the chainsaws.
Stumpy. That would be a great nickname.
No.
Hey, Stumpy.
It would not be a great nickname.
It would be. If you weren't really stumpy. It's like when they call tall people shorty or short people stretch, like that kind of thing. You can call me Stumpy now.
Yeah, but it's too easy.
This is what I have to live with every single day, guys.
Morning, George.
Hello, which George?
None of your business.
We know lots of Georges.
George Lyons.
Hello, George Lyons or Jorge. He's Jorge.
It's Georges. It's the French.
Oh,
It's George. George.
Yeah, that was my social studies teacher. And he kept wanting me to call him his first name. His name was Mr. Robert. It was hard to call him George.
From after him being your teacher and then seeing him
Exactly. It was George and
socially,
Liz.
yeah.
Because they were friends of ours after we graduated. And I had such a hard, it probably took me 5 to 7 years before I would call him George.
And you still
I still call him
switch back,
Mr.
yeah.
Robert. So yeah, it's very tough to call people when you've been trained a certain way. I can't even imagine like what my mom would say to call these people.
Trained. What a novel idea. I failed.
I'm a trained wreck. See what I did
I
there?
did really good with my kids. My husband, he's just a slow learner.
I kind of am. So I think we're done here for today, right? I can't think of anything to tell you guys other than we are needing listings really bad.
And we need a receptionist.
We need a receptionist. We had a gal that we were going to hire. She has moved to Mexico City. Thanks, Pat. You have a great day too. So if you guys know anybody here who speaks Spanish, English, and is okay with the earthquakes above us, please let us know.
And Bud, yes, looking forward to seeing you on Saturday as well.
And tonight, it's Mexico Life's Ask Me Anything.
Ask Me Anything.
Mexico, 8 o'clock.
Alberta time.
Mexico City time, because that's where you're going to see. All right, guys. You guys have a fabulous day. Adios.
Bye.
Bye.